Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, breaking news reaching us all the time. This one's come from our reporter, Dharma Sheth. Nottingham Forest, we're told, exploring the conditions of a deal to sign James Ward-Prowse from West Ham. West Ham, of course, signed James Ward-Prowse from Southampton, England international. We're told that West Ham are not actively looking to let him go, but this is the key, they may be open to offers, and Nottingham Forest is sniffing around James Ward-Prowse.
Staying with West Ham, the other piece of breaking news to bring you, that the club have not given up on signing the PSG midfielder Carlos Soler in the final hours. A lot of the details on a potential deal have been agreed. Ideally, though, West Ham would want to create squad space first. So West Ham not giving up on signing PSG midfielder and the Spain international Carlos Soler.
And interestingly, that would be like for like. So Ward-Prowse potentially out, Soler coming in, similar positions. Guys, over to you. What do you think? What's happening at West Ham?
Congratulations, Tim Starton. He's been West Ham's key man this transfer window. He was obviously the architect for Bayer Leverkusen, who built that incredible team. He wasn't there to bear the fruit of that, but of course they won the league in Germany last season. He's come in as the technical director of West Ham, and for my money, they've won the window. And the link to Carlos Soler is huge. This is a West Ham team that managed to lure Jean-Claude Todibo to the club, where he was linked with other top clubs in Europe. I understand the Ward-Prowse move. It hasn't necessarily worked out for him. West Ham gone in a different direction. He was very much a David Moyes player. But in terms of the players that West Ham have been linked with, I'm be very, very impressed. Of course, the season's been a little bit difficult in terms of assimilating all of those new pieces. But I think when they do fit in, they do understand what Lopetegui wants from them, they're going to be cooking, because they're a very, very good side already. They've added some incredible pieces already.
Do you think this would be a good move for the player, James Ward-Prowse to Forest?
Gets to stay in the Premier League. I think that is a good move for him. It hasn't quite worked out in the season that he spent at West Ham. Played an awful lot of games, all but one Premier League game. You know, did quite well. 52 appearances across all competitions. So that's a fantastic return on him going there, but they've quickly moved on to a different dimension. You look at the new manager coming in, the new ideas. So he needs another place to go, and I just think he's a really good Premier League proven player, understands the league like the back of his hand, and can definitely be a good addition. I'm looking at some of the players that are already there at Forest. You know that Gibbs-White wants to get on the ball and be further forward. If you've got Ward-Prowse in behind that as well, and with his assists and his free kick ability and dead ball specialism, that's going to be a big, big plus for Forest and any team that has him. So I do think that's a good move for Ward-Prowse.
Seeing more and more, aren't we, with PSR and squad registration quotas, that players that clubs aren't necessarily desperate to let go. If an opportunity arises and you can get a player in who's a better fit, it seems to be a lot of one-for-one going on. Soler is obviously a player that Lopetegui wants, and we've seen this window that, you know, he will be backed and he will get the players he wants. You don't get Lopetegui in at your football club unless you back him, because if you don't back him, there's a chance that he'll walk away. He's a man of principles who believes in what he does. So it's been a really, really interesting window at West Ham. They've got the South American kind of transfer sphere going on there as well. Incredibly busy, and yeah, another one through the door wouldn't surprise you at all with the way they've been this summer.